Chapter 7. Today I am going to start second chapter, which is nutrition in animal. Nutrition in animal. In previous chapter we already discussed about nutrition of plant. Same process goes with this chapter but in animal. You have also revised chapter 1. Make notes, do exercises, read chapter carefully and remember all the questions answers. Now let us start chapter 2, which is nutrition in animal. All animals including humans need certain nutrients to stay alive and grow. These nutrients are obtained from food. Whatever carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins and minerals are the nutrients, those all are required for our growth and which maintain our body for their development, to protect from disease and many more. So for human these nutrients are also necessary. The food we eat is not in the form of that they instantly provide you with nutrients. We not eat in the form of carbohydrate, in the form of fat, in the form of protein, minerals, vitamins. We eat food and that food contain nutrients. Like if we eat bread, that bread contain carbohydrates. We eat as a solid bread, then our stomach, our body makes in insoluble component, soluble component in a form of carbohydrate, then our body get that nutrients after digestion of that solid food whatever we eat. The particles must then change into simple soluble form which the body cell can absorb, and only then we can provide nutrients by food. The various processes involved in nutrition in animals that take in solid food are as follow. Whatever we eat as a solid food and that convert by a process, we talk about some processes. By these processes our solid food becomes soluble component and then our body get appropriate nutrients by food. Let us see what are the processes are there. There are 5 processes. First, ingestion. Second, digestion. Third, absorption. Fourth, assimilation. And fifth, egestion. So ingestion and egestion. Okay, so let us discuss one by one all the process, whatever the process are there. First process is ingestion. Okay, so see, the taking food in our body, the taking food, the process by which we take food, the process by which we take food, the process by which we get food are known as ingestion. The process by which we take food, like we take apple, just put into our mouth, after chewing we swallow it, just break down into simpler little part. Our teeth do this and then after I enter the food into our stomach with the help of food pipe. We all know about alimentary canal. In this chapter we discuss about alimentary canal. Okay, so The process of taking food is known as ingestion. Second, digestion. The breakdown of food into simple soluble form with the help of digestive juice which are made in our body are known as digestion. So simply digestion is a process in which our solid food, whatever right now I eat apple, so that apple convert into soluble substance which with the help of our digestion juice, the process is said to be digestion. Okay. Next is absorption, the process by which the food in the soluble form passes into the body fluid such as blood. Okay, so whatever we eat that convert into blood, and the blood flows from in our body through vessels. So whatever we eat that convert into soluble form, that passes into blood, and such type of fluids. Next topic is assimilation. What is assimilation? See, the process by which absorbed nutrients are utilized. Whatever the nutrients present in apple and whatever we eat, the process by which the nutrients absorbed by food item, the process in which the nutrients absorbed by food item, whatever we take, are said to be assimilation. And last, the removal solid part, undigested part of food are said to be ingestion. So these are the processes of taking food and get out the food. You have to write down on your copy with the appropriate definition and remember it.